Welcome to Netwatch Cullen Park for the Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4B clash between Carlow and Limerick. Carlow coming into the game after 2 defeats from their opening games, while Limerick have already booked a semi-final place with a game to spare from their victories over London and Offaly. I'm delighted to be joined in commentary by Marion Hayden here. Marion, it's been a tricky start for Carlow, obviously with those 2 games, missing players as well. We were just a few moments ago speaking to Clean Nishe, who's out with that horrific knee injury she suffered. A big loss to this Carlow team.
Yeah, you know, Cleena was absolutely outstanding last year, and unfortunately she had a bad accident on a skiing trip there just before the season commenced. The good news is she's had her surgery, she's back in rehab, so you know we're hoping that things will move along quickly for her and we might even see her before this season is out.
Carlow, as I mentioned in our intro there, they've lost their opening games to London and Offaly. No chance of making the league semi-final, of course, building towards championship now already. A new manager in place, and Ed Burke replacing Mark Keating. Like you would have an inside track maybe more than I would. How have things been going under his tutelage so far?
Yeah, there seems to be a great positive attitude in the camp at the moment. The girls are speaking very highly of the training. You know, everything is very quick and snappy. And I suppose, I'm going to say that they never had, I suppose, the league as being in their sights. You know, to come out really on top of that, I think they're really trying to get the team together now. You can see we have 4 changes today. It's a very strong panel overall, which is very promising. Maybe not something we've had in previous years. There's a great sense of youth about the team as well. We have a good few of the intermediate and senior club finalists on the panel. So that's good. You know, we'll see a lot of new players throughout the league, and let's hope they can build and have a really good championship this year.
Quick check on those changes. As Marion mentioned, Carlow with 4 changes from the team that was announced in the last few days. In goals, Shannon Cotter, number 24, Niamh Murphy comes in for Orla Hickey. Ona Fitzpatrick and Kiva Collins make up the rest of the Carlow full back line. Ruth Birmingham captains the Carlow side from right wing back, and she's joined by Ellen Atkinson and Antoinette Dowling in that line. Nuala Moan wears number 8, and she's joined by Ava Kiernan, I should say, who replaces Elaine Ware. Niamh Kelly, Dana O'Brien and Avian Gilmartin make up the Carlow half forward line, the Carlow full forward line. 2 changes, number 25 Roisin Bailey comes in for Sarah Doyle. Roisin Byrne, and number 25 Adele Hayden replaces Rachel Sawyer. Over on the Limerick side now, Carol Bateman makes her league debut for Graham Shine's side. Full back line, Christine Reedy, Sarah O'Sullivan and Rebecca Daly. Half back line, Amy Ryan, Leah Coughlin and Maeve McNamara. Midfield sees Loretta Hanley partner the Limerick captain Roisin Ambrose. Iris Kennelly, Murray Kavanagh and Lauren Ryan are the Limerick half forward line, and Limerick full forward line, Rebecca DeLee, Katrina Davis and Kathy Mee. Limerick, conversely, from Carlow's point of view, Marion, they've won both games against London and Offaly. The London game in particular, they were good value for it, but the Offaly game in very tricky conditions a couple of weeks ago that every team had, they really managed to battle through, and they've a number of players back this season that weren't part of the panel in the last year or two. They've had a very strong start.
Yeah, they have, and you know they're looking very fit out there today. Beautiful conditions here today in Netwatch Cullen Park. And yeah, look, both teams are looking very fit there. They've had a good history. The last game in the championship, Carlow came off winners. The game before that, Limerick came off winners. So you'd be hoping for a good tight game today from both teams.
Yeah, we're going to have a minute's silence as well here for the war in Ukraine, to show solidarity for the Ukrainian people that are suffering so much at the moment. It's a beautiful conditions as well, we must mention, here in Netwatch Cullen Park. Ideal for a good game of football, Marion.
Yeah, for sure. Look, I'm sure every girl that's out there today woke up this morning and this is what it's all about, you know, championship Sundays, well, league Sundays, I should say. But yeah, there's absolutely no excuse. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of a wind there that'll affect the game in any great way. And as you said, the pitch is in absolute superb conditions, so a good hop on the ball as well. So looking forward to a good game.
Carlow in their traditional colours of the red, yellow and green, while Limerick are in all white today. And we're just now going to pause for that minute's silence.
Division 4B round 3 game here with Carlow versus Limerick. The Limerick team lined up and selected. There's 4 changes on the Carlow team.
We're just moments away from that minute silence now. And of course, Limerick already booked that semi-final place with those victories over London and last time out against Offaly. That win against Offaly 3-4 to 1-6. And Katrina Davis is one of the leading scorers in the Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4 this season. She scored 2-4 overall, while Sarah Doyle had been the leading scorer for Carlow. She had come forward with 8 points from her 2 games. But Niamh Kelly is a player to watch as well. 2-1 in that defeat to London last time out. And Carlow looking to get and finish their league campaign with a win, while Graham Shine, the Limerick manager, has made 4 changes as well to his side that have won last week. So we're just about to have that moment silent now. We'll also now have the national anthem. So all set to go here in Netwatch Cullen Park for this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4B clash between Carlow and Limerick. Marion, I'm going to ask you, put your colours to the mast. Who's going to come out on top?
Well, I'm going to have to say Carlow, aren't I? I just hope that we have a good display of football. As I said, you know, the girls are very much aware that they haven't been successful in their first 2 games, but you know the games have been tight, and there's been no question about the what they've brought to the table. You know, they're really trying hard, and as I say, with the new management and the new management team in there, you'd be hoping that they're improving every game.
Plenty of changes positionally on the Carlow side. We'll update you with those when we have them. Just see Niamh Murphy, who was replacing Orla Hickey, naturally a forward, and she's moved into half forward. Niamh Kelly has moved into midfield as well. But we'll update you with these as referee Angela Gallagher gets us underway. It's Limerick in possession straight away, and it's their captain Roisin Ambrose off to Mairead Kavanagh, and has Ambrose on her right shoulder. Ambrose now inside straight away, and Limerick going for the jugular straight away here. The hand pass inside, there's a goal chance here. It's Katrina Davis, and it's into the back of the net. Is it? Yeah, it's gone to the left and wide, and what a chance, Marion. For a moment it looked like it was in the back of net, but Limerick got through all too easily there.
Yeah, you know what, they won the throw in, and it was just literally a 1-2, and when you have the overlap, it's very hard to counteract that when you have a player running off the shoulder right into the goal mouth.
Yeah, lucky escape for Carlow, but they have it now and they're in possession. Limerick putting the pressure on the sideline down. It's going to be a free too. Limerick winning the turnover there, and it's a ball inside now from Lauren Ryan, but it's good work back there from the Carlow fullback. That's Ona Fitzpatrick, plays the ball out, and Carlow working the ball through the hands, trying to get out of their defence, and have managed to do it fairly well here. In the centre it goes to Ellen Atkinson, the ball comes off again. Very good work with the hands by Carlow as they make their way down the pitch, down this near side here. Chance now for Evian Gilmartin with the ball, decides to go backwards. So our captain Ruth Birmingham, and into the middle it goes to Ava Larkin. Now it's up to Niamh Kelly. Kelly, 2 goals and a point in that game a couple of weeks ago against London on the run here. Limerick marking tightly though. It's good work from Amy Ryan, but Carlow still in possession now, and it's Antoinette Dowling giving the long delivery up towards Roisin Byrne, but Limerick have numbers back there, and it's their cornerback Christine Reedy who wins possession back, and now it's Roisin Ambrose in space for Graham Shine's Limerick side. 2 wins from 2 from their game so far, and it's Ambrose chased back in the end by Adele Hayden. In fact, it wasn't, it was Roisin Bailey, but it's Limerick now with Iris Kennelly still working through the possession. Bit of pressure from Ellen Atkinson, but Kennelly manages to get the ball away to Mairead Kavanagh. Inside it comes now to Katrina Davis. Katrina Davis looking at her options here, decides to go backwards. Roisin Ambrose again in space for Limerick. And she has a look inside, but there's nothing going for Limerick in there as of yet. And just plays the simple pass now to Amy Ryan. Ryan, plenty of pace to Byrne. She's beaten Niamh Kelly there, gets the hand pass away to Loretta Hanley. Hanley comes inside. That's good work though from the Carlow defence to dispossess Lauren Ryan, and a round of applause comes here, but it's Carlow now who move it now. It's a chance for Roisin Bailey, steps inside, met by the challenge of Leah Coughlin, but it's Bailey still on the run. She's been fouled. And good work defensively from Carlow early on.
Yeah, super. They have a lot of players back there behind the ball, which is great. But, you know, they need to make sure they have the legs to get back down there. They do at the moment. But they seem to be taking good options there. They're opening up the play and picking out the free players.
It's Niamh Murphy now with the pass. It comes inside though, but Limerick have numbers there, and it's Kathy Mee wearing number 15, but always filters her way back into defence, does Kathy Mee, and it's Loretta Hanley now with the hand pass into the middle again, and Roisin Ambrose has been prominent as the Limerick captain in the opening minutes here. Hand pass inside it goes. It's Rebecca DeLee now on the run, and DeLee, a dual star with Limerick, plenty of options inside, goes for Katrina Davis. Come back to Rebecca DeLee. DeLee is through on goals. It's been tugged back, pulling the jersey for DeLee, and it should be a chance for Katrina Davis to pop this one over the bar from 14 metres out. But Marion, worrying signs for Carlow that Limerick, twice they've managed to get through relatively easily beyond the 45.
They have, yeah. There seems to be a good battle there between Ona Fitzpatrick and Katrina Davis. You know, they're neck and neck on every ball that's going in there. I think just that break of ball, Carlow were unlucky, and the Limerick player picked it up and got the free and just in front of goal.
Yeah, Katrina Davis 2-4 in the championship thus far. Looking to get her first of the game. Takes it from the ground and pops it straight over the bar. So that's the opening score of the game, and it's come from Limerick, and it's no surprise that it's come from the boot of Katrina Davis. She had a goal chance in the opening minute, but she's managed now, with coming up to 4 minutes on the clock, to put Limerick in front. Limerick are playing into a breeze as Niamh Murphy collects this, goes along with it. Chance now over for Aveen Gilmartin, but Leah Coughlin was there for Limerick, and Mairead Kavanagh has picked up the pieces. And it's Limerick on the attack once more. Iris Kennelly inside to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose again on the run here for Limerick. It's Kennelly, in fact, indeed. And it's into Katrina Davis, and just took her eye off the ball at the wrong moment. And Carlow have got back in numbers yet again here, but they've coughed up possession yet again. And Limerick going with a low one into Kathy Mee. Mee with the outside of the boot. It's a lovely strike from Kathy Mee. Over the bar it goes, cut across, use the wind to her advantage. Another excellent score.
It was a great score by Limerick, but I think Carlow are doing all the hard work. You know, they're winning the 50-50 ball, and then just the last touch is letting them down.
Long kick out comes from Shannon Cotter into the run of Aveen Gilmartin, and Gilmartin should manage to keep this one in. She's done exactly that. Plays it back now to Adele Hayden. Hayden forced to go backwards as well to her centre back Ellen Atkinson. It's Atkinson now in possession for Carlow. Limerick putting the pressure on, but Carlow managing to hold on to possession now through Niamh Kelly. Lovely pass from Kelly to Kiva Collins. Kiva Collins now just didn't collect the possession at the first goal, and Limerick Trying to get a few challenges in here. Niamh Kelly's on the run, and Kelly has managed to stay in play. Gets the pass away to Ruth Birmingham. Back to Niamh Kelly again. Roisin Byrne is the target. Byrne doing well to win possession for Carlow. Still on the run. Roisin Byrne going through a couple of challenges. She's been fouled, says referee Angela Gallagher. And from an attacking point of view, that's much better from Carlow, Marion.
Yeah, much better there. Roisin Byrne very solid on that ball. You know, it'll be very hard to dispossess her once she gets it into her hands.
So it's a chance for Ava Kiernan, taking over the free taking duties from Sarah Doyle. And it's Kiernan with the lovely strike, and over the bar it goes, and Carlow have got their opening score of the game. So 2-1 here in Netwatch Cullen Park. We're coming up to 6 minutes, and that one may settle Carlow down a bit.
Yeah, let's hope. Look, it's 2-1 now, and we're just 6 minutes into the game. Where Limerick do seem to be getting the ball a little bit easier down the pitch, but look, once Carlow can stay in this game at this early stage now, that's what it's all about.
It's Limerick in possession once more with Amy Ryan. Ryan up against 3 Carlow defenders, manages to get the pass away, and it's Limerick through Rebecca DeLee trying to win possession. Battled for it on the ground though, and the referee has decided it's a free into Limerick. So
I think the physicality of Limerick is starting to kind of show now over the Carlow girls, even their size there. You know, they're a very good, strong and physical team.
It's another chance now for Katrina Davis. Is a bit 15 or 16 metres away from where she popped over the last one. It's into what is a breeze. It's not a massively strong one. Absolutely perfect conditions for football here in Carlow this afternoon. And it's Katrina Davis, who's already scored 1 point for Limerick from a free, having another go with this one. So Katrina Davis lines this one up. The strike is good, but it's not accurate enough. And will tail to the left and wide. So that's Limerick's second wide of the game. Goal chance earlier from Davis, and she's put this one to the left and wide as well. So we will restart with Shannon Cotter's kick out. Aiming to that far side again. It's Ruth Birmingham in possession, but again Limerick really putting the pressure on. It's Antoinette Dowling now trying to get the ball away. She's lost it. Good pressure from Rebecca DeLee over on that far side for Limerick. But Carlow doing well to hold on to the ball. And a pass from Mona Fitzpatrick now out to Kiva Collins. She's got Ruth Birmingham with her here. And Birmingham is the free player for Carlow on this occasion. Coming back inside, but again Limerick are there in numbers. Niamh Murphy wearing number 24, but starting, does well to pick up the pieces for Carlow. And it's now Carlow on the attack once more. Long ball coming in towards Roisin Byrne, just can't get it at the first attempt, but Niamh Kelly is there for Carlow. Battle for possession on the ground yet again here. And Angela Gallagher, the referee, has said neither player is winning that ball, so she's going to throw it in. And Loretta Hanley will be in there for Limerick against Roisin Byrne by the looks of things. And Loretta Hanley looking to use her physicality and size, does well but loses possession. And it's a turnover, and Roisin Bailey has it for Carlow. Pass now, a shooting chance. It's Avian Gilmartin with the shot. There's a chance for Avian Gilmartin. That's an excellent score, and we've a level game in Netwatch Cullen Park.
Yeah, that was a super score by Gilmartin. The girls are really using their heads there. The hand pass is working very well, although Limerick, they're finding it hard getting out of the back line. Limerick are really putting on the pressure, but once they get it up, they're doing the right things with it.
Carol Bateman with the kick out, and that's one by Carlow. That's Nuala Moan in midfield that has won possession for them. Advantage coming now, but the pass is there for Melanie Atkinson. And chance for Avian Gilmartin, but Carol Bateman is off her line quickly, but there's an advantage accruing to Carlow. And there's going to be a free for the home side here, just outside the 45-metre line. So maybe another chance for Carlow to go in front for the first time. It's gone short instead, though, and it's Ruth Birmingham who has possession for Carlow. Inside to Roisin Bailey, and it's Bailey getting the hand pass away, but Mairead Kavanagh got the hand in for Limerick, and the pressure's on. A foul though by the Limerick centre forward on Ava Kiernan. That's going to be a free now for Kiva Collins on the 45-metre line again for Carlow. So Collins now looking at her options, decides to switch, playing it straight into the breadbasket of one of the Limerick players there, and it's Limerick that will start this attack again. It was Maeve McNamara winning possession back for Limerick. Now it's Rebecca DeLee. And DeLee has paced the burn, but under a bit of pressure here, decides to go back to Kathy Mee. Mee looked to go forward, but has paced the burn as well as Kathy Mee. She's got one lovely point already. She's going to try and pass this one away maybe this time. Goes with the hand pass inside instead for Iris Kennelly. But Carlow are back there again. Solid defence from Carlow. And they've scuffed out another Limerick attack. And now it's Ellen Atkinson with the possession for Carlow. Coming out far now is Adele Hayden wearing number 20, but again starting for Carlow. Davine Gilmartin now got that levelling score, nearly over carried it. Looked at dummy and then held on to it again. Now it's Roisin Bailey for Carlow. Low pass inside to Roisin Byrne, and Byrne very far out away from goal. There's no one inside the Limerick 21 metre line at the moment to Carlow. Roisin Byrne still going with it. Really running down a blind alley. She's done well to hold on to it though. Now on the overlap is Ruth Birmingham. Birmingham going in towards the middle. Certainly fouled on that occasion. And it's going to be a free for Carlow. And much better attacking play. Patient build up again from Carlow.
Yeah, as I said, they are still doing all the things right. Ruth Birmingham is sitting sort of, and she's making runs at the right time. She's getting free from her player. And, she drew the free that time. She would have that little bit of experience as well.
So Kiernan with the free, and over the bar it goes. So it's Carlow into the lead for the first time, and they now lead Limerick by 3 points to 2. We've played just over 11 and a half minutes here, and it's Carlow that have a bit of control in this game. It may just be a point lead, but they've held out defensively now, and they're starting to make inroads in the attack, and deservedly in front here as Limerick keeper Carol Bateman goes short to Sarah O'Sullivan. Worked up the field now for Roisin Ambrose. Pass inside. That's Lauren Ryan on the run now for this Limerick side. Still going now, and a chance. Good work there from the Limerick defence. It was Christine Reedy indeed who'd come up from corner back. Mairead Kavanagh now into Katrina Davis. Davis trying to fashion a bit of space. She's got options on her left. Still goes with this Katrina Davis. No foul, says the referee. Davis though picks up the possession yet again. Still going Katrina Davis. She's been fouled on this occasion, and it's going to be a free that Davis will take herself. Took on several Carlow players. Questions behind us here in the stand asking for over carrying. Nothing forthcoming from referee Angela Gallagher, and it's a chance immediately for Limerick to level this game yet again. And it's right on the 21 metre line. Katrina Davis, last one, difficult angle, went to the left and wide. It's Davis this time, no problem whatsoever. Over the bar it goes, and we're all square again. But again, Limerick has been a feature of this game. Marion, they're trying to go in for goals.
Yeah, they're working the ball right in, and they're not being stopped, further out the field. They seem to be getting in way too easy. Carlow are going to have to start man marking and getting in tighter when the ball is going up there.
Kiva Collins with the ball for Carlow. Davine Gilmartin wearing 12, but really out in the back as well, has been fouled by Iris Kennelly, says the referee. It was Maeve McNamara that got the hand in, and it's play continues here, and it's Niamh Kelly for Carlow. Maeve McNamara rushing back to get back in position for Limerick. Carlow holding on to it, and it's Niamh Murphy trying into a bit of space there, trying to get away from her marker. There's been a foul. Advantage comes to Carlow before the whistle blows. So Carlow managing to make inroads into that Limerick defence, as now it's Ava Kiernan wins possession on that far side. Niamh Kelly gets the pass away to Nuala Mohan. Mohan now trying to make her way inside the Limerick 21 metre line. Plays it back to Adele Hayden, into the middle to Avine Gilmartin. It's now Carlow going through it. It's Hayden with the shot. That's a poor shot from her point of view. Just rushed things maybe a bit there, Marion.
Yeah, she seemed to panic on the ball there, but I think the work rate of Adele and Avine Gilmartin around the middle of the pitch is unbelievable. They're up and down there. They're making themselves available for every ball that's coming through.
Kick out from Carol Bateman, aiming for Amy Ryan. Amy Ryan will do well to keep this one in play, just too tight to the sideline. And Carlow are on the attack again, taken quickly by Roisin Bailey. And it's Carlow that have it now. Avine Gilmartin switches play. Adele Hayden, maybe another chance, decides to give it to Roisin Byrne instead. Roisin Byrne gets the shot away. It was a good strike from Roisin Byrne, but it tails to the left again, and is that going to be the water break? Indeed it is. So with just coming up to 15 minutes played here in Netwatch Cullen Park, it's all square between Limerick and Carlow. 3 points apiece and a very interesting game too, Marion.
Yeah, a great game of football, and it's exactly what we wanted coming here today. I think Carlow are looking very strong there. I'd be hoping that they'll be able to keep it up for the rest of the game. As I said, it just seems that Limerick are able to get through a lot easier when they do have the ball. Carlow seem to have to do that little bit more work, even though the results are paying off at the end.
Yeah, it's Limerick who would have been firm favourites for this game, given what has happened in the league thus far, but they are managing to make inroads into the Carlow defence, but yet to do some serious damage. And we have a very, very even game here in Netwatch Cullen Park. Really interesting to see the performances of Ava Kieran. 2 frees so far. You've mentioned Adele Hayden as well, and Roisin Bailey really having an impact when they move out of what would have been their starting positions.
Yeah, they seem very comfortable with each other as players, and I'm just wondering, when you're speaking about Limerick there and how easy they're getting in the ball, is that an experience thing? You know, it is a very young Carlow team. A lot of the girls wouldn't have played together, you know, until this season, so maybe that's just a little bit of difference there at the moment.
Right, so about to restart here with a Carol Bateman kick out. So as we already said, 3 points apiece here in Netwatch Cullen Park. A very entertaining opening quarter here as referee Angela Gallagher gives the signal to restart the game. It's a big kick out from Carol Bateman, but it's easily caught by Ava Kieran. Really impressive performance from her thus far as Ruth Birmingham takes the ball on. Foul though by Amy Ryan, taken quickly though by Roisin Bailey and Carlow keen to get on with things here. It's Avian Gilmartin on the run now. Leah Coughlin with the challenge, backed up by Maeve McNamara. The ball comes in, it's a good pass. Niamh Kelly, Loretta Hanley's got a foot in to dispossess her, and Limerick will come away with possession on that far side. And there's a bit of room now for Maeve McNamara to run into. Maeve McNamara comes back inside, there's space here as well. And it's Limerick on the run yet again here. Still going with it. Rebecca DeLee still going, wearing 13, but operating out the field, gives it inside to Mairead Kavanagh. Kavanagh going through, gets the shot away. Maybe a goal chance for Limerick, but they've got the point. It's Mairead Kavanagh on the fly with that shot, and Limerick are back into the lead.
Carlow were very lucky, you know, she just fly kicked that ball and it could have went under the banner just as easy as it went over it.
Lucky escape for Carlow. They've had a few in this opening 20 minutes. But it's another good kick out from their keeper, Shannon Cotter. Well won by Roisin Bailey. And now it's Ava Kiernan. There's a bit of space to run into. Decides to gives it inside to Roisin Byrne. Byrne on the turn against Sarah O'Sullivan, a very experienced defender. But Roisin Byrne still goes here. Goal chance. Adele Hayden into the back of the net. And it's a goal for Carlow. Adele Hayden with the finish. And it's a brilliant finish from Adele Hayden. The work from Roisin Byrne, but it's a Carlow into a 2-point lead.
Absolute super play by Roisin Byrne. She held the ball. Edel just came off her on the left shoulder. She gave it off at the right time and into the back of the net.
1-3 to 4-point lead now for Carlow. Following that goal as Carol Bateman gets the kick away. It's a good take from Christine Reedy as Limerick look to come back from the concession of that goal. Amy Ryan now to Leah Coughlin, the centre back, marauding up the field as Coughlin from the Ula club in the east of Limerick plays it off to Kathy Mee, former Limerick captain Kathy Mee from Ballylanders on the run here. Kiva Collins' challenge isn't as good as it needed to be. Kathy Mee with the shot, and that's gone to the left and wide, says the umpire at the far end there. So another chance goes a begging for Limerick, and Carlow really need to stop Limerick further out the field than that.
Yeah, you know, we're after saying it since the beginning, they're just getting in way too easy. The backs are playing from behind, and that's not going to work, you know, for the rest of this game. Kick
out comes to the centre and Ellen Atkinson. Hand pass up the middle of the field now, and maybe a dangerous one, but it's worked out for Carlow. That's Ellen Atkinson again. Avian Gilmartin trying to win possession as well there. But it's Limerick and Ellen Atkinson that does brilliantly to hold on to it for Carlow. Limerick had plenty of players there, but couldn't win it back. It's Adele Hayden now for Carlow. Pressured by Leah Coughlin. She gets the pass away to Ruth Birmingham. Birmingham, very prominent, has been the Carlow captain, but she's lost possession there. And Limerick will want to do something from this turnover. Kathy Mee goes long in towards Katrina Davis. She's the speed to get out in front of Ona Fitzpatrick there, but Katrina Davis plays it back into the middle to Kathy Mee. Limerick now working it. Kathy Mee will take the ball on. She's already scored 1 point in this game, Kathy Mee. She'd be very disappointed though with that effort. Had better options. Maybe a more patient build-up, but Limerick will be disappointed with how that attack ended.
They were, but on the plus side of that, Carlow had a lot of players back, you know, and the options weren't really there. There was a couple of options, but not as many as there has been for Limerick, so that's good stuff from Carlow.
Yeah, it's Kiva Collins now trying to work this one out of defence, and she's done well. As Carlow continue to run with the ball. It's Ona Fitzpatrick that had it there. Ellen Atkinson just had no option there. Loretta Hanley and Mairead Kavanagh getting in the way, but it's Carlow making their way forward. Avian Gilmartin with the hand pass. Good work here. Inside it comes now. It's Roisin Bailey. Chased back by Maeve McNamara. Bailey still going though. Gets it away to Niamh Kelly. Now it's Adele Hayden. Hayden with the strike. It's not going to go on target here. There's a chance there. It's last hit the Limerick defender, so it's going to be a 45 for Carlow. Again, Adele had the shooting chance, Marion, but didn't go to plan.
Didn't seem to connect off the end of the boot there. I think she probably should take a sidestep or two. She's kicking it and there's a lot of defenders in front of her, you know. So maybe a little bit of patience in front of goal, pass it around, because we know the scores are there when they get it to the right players.
45 now for Carlow. We're just waiting for the retrieving of the ball. Hasn't come out yet, but Niamh Kelly looks to be the player lining it up. And the ball eventually does make its way out to the 45 metre line. There is a breeze which is freshening in favour of Carlow. Maybe a bit out of Niamh Kelly's range though. And maybe looking for a few runners as well. It's Kelly who just delivers it inside. Limerick should deal with that quite comfortably, and they have. It's Loretta Hanley that's won it for Limerick as they make their way out of their own 45 metre line. There's Mairead Kavanagh in space there, and it's good work as the Limerick runners move on again. It's Roisin Ambrose, the captain, that's there. She's got Rebecca DeLee with her. On her outside is Mairead Kavanagh. It's Kavanagh that has it now for Limerick. Mairead Kavanagh moving through the gears here, gets the hand pass away. It's a poor one though, and Carlow have turned over possession yet again here, and it's Adele Hayden just outside her own 45 metre line that will take possession. Dangerous hand pass. It's one though, and it's Hayden that has it again for Carlow. Looking at her options, good work from the Limerick attackers, being the first line of defence. But Roisin Murphy now has lost on that one. Sorry, Niamh Murphy. And Limerick putting the pressure on, but again Carlow have managed to come out with the ball, and it's delivered inside long. This time there's plenty of Limerick defenders around, and they're going to launch another attack now through Leah Coughlin. Into the middle it goes for Roisin Ambrose. On to the left hand side now, and a bit of space for Maeve McNamara. She gives it ahead to Lauren Ryan. Lauren Ryan, first start of the league campaign for her, goes with it, gets the hand pass inside. Again, it's not the best. Katrina Davis has done well though to win possession. It's with this shot. There has been a deflection, and in fact there's been a foul before that, and there's going to be a free for Limerick. It was Iris Kennelly that got the final shot. But Carlow didn't really need to give away a free there, Marion. They had everything well in control.
Yeah, they had enough players back there, you know, they had things under control. Again, what I spoke about earlier on, Carlow have enough players back, but we just saw in that last break of play, they didn't have the legs to get them back up then to play it back into the forward line.
So Katrina Davis with this free for Limerick, trying to cut Carlow's lead, and she's done exactly that. The umpire is slow to go for the flag, but over the bar it goes. And it's a point, another one for Katrina Davis, her third of this game. And now there's just a point between the sides again. Carlow leading 1-3 to 5 points. And we're coming up to the 22-minute mark here, and Carlow going short yet again. In possession now is Antoinette Dowling, but her hand comes in from Rebecca DeLee. She's done enough to dispossess and the Carlow defender and win the sideline ball. And it's DeLee into the middle towards Maeve McNamara. Good pass from DeLee. Now it's Leah Coughlin on the run. Out to the left hand side now. In it comes. It's a poor delivery there from Christine Reedy, and Carlow have dealt with that relatively easily here, and they work it through the hands yet again here. Adele Hayden try and get it onto her left foot, decides to give it the hand pass to Ellen Atkinson instead. Atkinson's going long though, but Limerick have a sweeper there in the name of Loretta Hanley, and it's easily defended here as Rebecca Daly lost possession momentarily, but eventually wins it back, and it's out on that left hand side as Roisin Ambrose, the Limerick captain, who's so far involved in this game. Such a quick player as well, so devastating when she goes on these runs, so hard to stop. The Nuala Mohan is the one charged with trying to stop her now, and did a good job that Nuala Mohan, as it comes now to Leah Coughlin. Dummies to get past Ava Kieran, loses possession of the ball again. It's only momentarily and has been fouled, says referee Angela Gallagher. So free for Limerick on the 45 metre line. Katrina Davis is motioning to come out. She says she's going to leave it to Mairead Kavanagh instead.
The sweeper for Limerick is doing very well. She's after picking up the last 2 or 3 balls that have went in there for Carlow, so they really need to concentrate on keeping the ball away from where Limerick are playing their sweeper.
And it's taken short to Rebecca DeLee. DeLee on the run now. It's Rebecca DeLee with the shot, and it's over the bar. It's gone. So we've a level game yet again here in Netwatch Cullen Park. Carlow won 3, Limerick 6 points, and that's the whole, or all 3 of the Limerick full forward line now on the scoring board.
Carlow are going to have to start to become a little bit more disciplined now, because we know with the quality of free taker with Limerick, it's a given as soon as they get a free anywhere in there.
Yeah, it's Carlow again, the architects of their own misfortune, nearly there. They've managed to get away with it. Limerick unable to work a shooting chance, and Carlow come away again, but Limerick really starting to put a bit of possession or a bit of hassle on the Carlow possession. But they've managed to hold on to it. It's Ona Fitzpatrick coming away for Carlow now into Ellen Atkinson. Atkinson, 3 Limerick players swarm around, illegally though, says referee Angela Gallagher. And it's Ellen Atkinson that'll take the free. She's got Niamh Murphy and plenty of space over on that far side. Murphy taking on Maeve McNamara. Good quick feet from Niamh Murphy to get away from the Limerick player. But it's Adele Hayden now in possession. Back to Murphy it goes. And it's now Avian Gilmartin. There was advantage played again. So Carlow another free here. Just around midfield.
Limerick have really started to press on Carlow in around the middle of the field, and they're making it difficult for them to get any kind of play on the ball.
Nuala Moe now trying to ignite a Carlow attack, forced again to go backwards. But again, referee Angela Gallagher says another foul. That's Mairead Kavanagh again, the guilty party for Limerick. And Carlow have taken it quickly as Mairead Kavanagh gets a little talking to from the referee. Maybe next time it could be a sin bin. As Roisin Bailey goes on the run for Carlow, comes back, and the ball comes back inside indeed again for Nuala Moe, but it's dispossessed brilliantly by Leah Coughlin. Coughlin's been fouled, and that's exactly what Marion Hayden was talking about. Limerick making it very, very difficult for Carlow to get out of their own defence now as Iris Kennelly takes the ball on, beats Ellen Atkinson, cuts inside, delivers it long in towards Katrina Davis. It's a good ball. Davis gets the pass away to Kathy Mee, unable to take it into her chest quickly enough here, but Katrina Davis has a bit of space. The shot isn't a good one though from the Limerick full forward, and Shannon Cotter does very well to calm the situation down for Carlow and play that pass out to Antoinette Dowling. Dowling going with the ball down that far side, has Adele Hayden in support, and it's Hayden now for Carlow. No foul as of yet, and Carlow have coughed off possession again here as Limerick with Katrina Davis played into the middle towards Loretta Hanley. Hanley now has operated as that sweeper, as Marion Hayden mentioned in the last 10 minutes or so. Pass comes in now, and Mairead Kavanagh on the run for Limerick. She's got options either side. Kavanagh's going for the shot instead. It's not a good one, and Shannon Cotter easily comes off her line to win possession back for her side. But it's a poor hand pass, and Rebecca DeLee has it for Limerick here, and DeLee on the run. She's already got 1 point, has Rebecca DeLee. She caused consternation, gets it away to Iris Kennelly. Kennelly with the shot, and it's hit the post. Another goal chance for Limerick. She took that one very, very quickly, the Limerick number 10, and another lucky escape, Marion.
Yeah, that shot was absolutely like lightning. There wouldn't have been a chance that Cotter would have saved that, you know, but thankfully it hit off the post, went out for a wide. Katrina Davis has just looked so dangerous every time the ball is played in there. You know, Carlow are really going to have to keep their eye on her as much as they can.
Just a slight delay in the kick out now. Kiva Collins was tying her lace. So Shannon Cotter, whose kickouts have been outstanding so far, goes along with this one again. Limerick are onto that one. And it's Limerick that have possession. Mairead Kavanagh plays it, or has it I should say. Still going with it. Mairead Kavanagh zigzagging her way through the Carlow defence before passing off to Roisin Ambrose. But Ellen Atkinson with an excellent dispossession of the Limerick captain, and Carlow through Avian Gilmartin tried to run the ball out of their defence. Gilmartin with a point in this game. Plays it inside to Niamh Kelly. Kelly into the middle. There's a bit of space now for Carlow if they can work it against Nuala Moe. And Limerick trying to get back there, and they should do well. It's their wing back Maeve McNamara read what was happening and has done well under pressure to get the pass away to Leah Coughlin. Leah Coughlin now on the run for Limerick, going down that left wing, chased back by Adele Hayden, but Leah Coughlin is still going here. Has she charged? The referee hasn't given a signal as of yet, but you'd imagine it's going to be a free out to Carlow for charging. Yep, and it's going to be Carlow through Niamh Murphy to restart play.
Carlow just doing all the hard work again in the back line, getting it up, and just the final pass is just too sloppy. You know, they're giving Limerick every chance they can to get the ball back down there. They just have to be more conscious of their passing.
One of those passes that was needed was from the keeper, Shannon Cotter. Excellent ball out of defence, and now it's Carlow through Niamh Murphy on the attack, bringing play inside the Limerick 65 before offloading to Ava Kieran. Kieran does, coughed it up, and Limerick just getting a hand in, getting a foot in when the ball is loose, and it's Maeve McNamara again who did the damage there for Limerick. And now it's Lauren Ryan, and Ryan likes to run with the ball. Does the Limerick half forward, making her first start of the league, as we've already mentioned. Away to Kathy Mee, very experienced player. Kathy Mee, one excellent score so far. She's on the run again. Is Kathy Mee maybe overcarried? Referee says no. Maria Kavanagh with the shot. It's a brilliant goal from Kavanagh, and Limerick have been threatening that all half, and all of a sudden the half-time whistle goes, and it's a devastating finish to the half for Limerick, and just exactly what they needed, Marion.
Yeah, look, they'll be happy with that coming off, but you know what, they've been threatening that goal since the beginning of this game. They just look so much more dangerous than Carlow do when they get the ball inside. Carlow are starting to look a little bit tired now, and you'd be thinking that that's what the blame is on all those sloppy passes. You know, they're not getting the ball into the body and moving it forward, making the right decisions. So hopefully they'll be able to recoup now for half time, get a bit of energy back in the legs, and start the second half off better.
Yeah, so that's half-time here in Netwatch Cullen Park. That late goal for Limerick from Mairead Kavanagh, giving them a 1-6 to 1-3 advantage. Join us for the second half shortly. Welcome back to Netwatch Cullen Park for the second half of this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4. And we're just getting 4-game between Carlow and Limerick. So there is a change. I think it's Orla Hickey on for Kiva Collins. So it's Limerick leading by 3 points here at the start of this second half. That late goal at the end of the first half from Ray Kavanagh giving Limerick the advantage in what has been a very even contest, as Limerick on the attack straight away here. It's Rebecca DeLee that has an option to her left, and it's Iris Kennelly with the shot. It's not one of Iris's better ones. It's gone to the left and wide. So Limerick looking to start the second half as they finish the first, Marion.
Yeah, that was a good let off for Carlow there. Nuala Moan was way too loose on her player. You know, she had all the time in the world, and it was just lucky she didn't take it in further.
And Ray Kavanagh should have won that kick out for Limerick, just dropped it. And Niamh Murphy was in a flash to win it back for Carlow. As this one goes long, Adele Hayden has pushed in the back, I think. And that's the signal from referee Angela Gallagher. In fact, it's a free to... Yeah, it is a free to Limerick. Just wasn't sure of the call there from the referee. And
yeah, I think it was just a hand on the back is what the call was there.
And it's Roisin Ambrose now to Christine Reedy. Mairead Kavanagh 1-1 in that first half. The Limerick centre forward plays it across to Christine Reedy again, moving up from corner back, and it's Limerick losing possession. Oh, good work from the Carlow defence. And it's going to be a free for the home side. It's taken quickly out to this near side, and Niamh Kelly though isn't able to get it. And Limerick through Iris Kennelly have one possession back, and there's a runner now for Roisin Ambrose's pass, Maeve McNamara, but better work from Nuala Moan from Carlow's point of view. And she wins possession back for her side. And it's Niamh Murphy now for Carlow, but Limerick are again there in numbers. Feature of their play in that first half was them crowding Carlow as they tried to get out of the fence. And it's Roisin Ambrose with the pass. Good movement there from Kathy Mee in the Limerick attack, wearing 15. Plays it to Mairead Kavanagh. Good block down though from Ellen Atkinson, and Carlow have picked up the pieces again to win possession. Adele Hayden now playing as a third midfielder, got the Carlow goal in that first half. But they're still again struggling as Avian Gilmartin to get out of the fence. She's done well to win the free and takes it quickly, and it's Ellen Atkinson now on the run for Carlow. Plays it long for Roisin Byrne, but just didn't get to the pitch of the ball at all, and Sarah O'Sullivan has mopped up for Limerick. Plays it with a hand pass to Kathy Mee out on the Carlow 65. Plays it inside to Leah Coughlin. Coughlin goes backwards to Ambrose. Ambrose looks up, looks to give it long initially, but changed her mind and plays it to Iris Kennelly and stuff. And Kennelly is a dangerous proposition when she's on the run. 50-50 ball battle on the ground, and Carlow have won the free. Good work again back there by the Carlow defence, but again the pass wasn't great. Avian Gilmartin has done well to win it, and it's Carlow move out of the fence again. Roisin Ambrose with the hand in and wins it back though for Limerick, and it's the Limerick captain leading by example for her side. Has possession now, there's plenty of movement inside, and it's Katrina Davis that's going for it for Limerick. Doesn't win it first, but will get there at the second attempt. Plays a low one to Kathy Mee. It's Kathy Mee back to Davis, looking for point number 4, Katrina Davis. Great block down from Mona Fitzpatrick, and the ball trickles out for a 45.
Limerick are so disciplined in their tackles, you know, and you wonder, is that going back to experience as well? They're waiting till the ball is out from the player, and they're dispossessing them and just moving away with the ball. Then again, you know, we're talking about the work rate and how much Carlow have to do to get the ball out of their back line and get it up the field. They don't seem to have any options or any movement inside the full forward line, which is worrying at this stage.
And Limerick making a sub now as well. Katie Heelan coming in for Mairead Kavanagh. So Graham Shine opting to give some of his starting players a break there. Mairead Kavanagh and Katie Heelan has started the first 2 games of the campaign for Limerick. As Maeve McNamara fouls there, and Carlow with a free. Could be a bit of trouble here for the Limerick number 7.
The challenge was just slightly high there, so just wonder, gone to the sin bin. So.
Yeah, sin bin for Maeve McNamara, and I think it may have been for repeated offences as well. Got a couple of chats from referee Angela Gallagher in that first half. So Limerick down to 14 players now following that sin binning for Maeve McNamara. And it's Ona Fitzpatrick with possession now for Carlow. Orla Hickey, of course, at half-time substitute. This is Antoinette Dowling. And just ran out over the sideline. Great work from Rebecca DeLee. And it's Limerick really just putting the pressure on Carlow anytime they have the chance. so far in this second half, as Carlow making another sub as Roisin Ambrose delivers a great pass into the middle, and it's Katie Heelan, the Limerick substitute. Can't win possession cleanly though, and Carlow have managed to hold on to it, or win it back I should say. And it's Aoife Hayden readying to come on for Carlow here, but Limerick have turned the ball over yet again. It's Leah Coughlin now to Amy Ryan. Ryan, plenty of pace, and Ryan still going with it. Good work from Amy Ryan to Lauren Ryan, and it's a chance maybe here for Kathy Mee running in on goals. Again dispossessed. The last touch is off a Limerick player as well, and it's going to be a kick out.
That was a super tackle. I think Orla Hickey there, you know, Orla has great experience. She's very good pace in there, and an excellent dispossess in a very dangerous zone.
So, substitute for Carlow now is Aoife Hayden replacing Adele. So that's the end of one Hayden's day, Marion, and the other one comes on as well.
Yeah, I suppose it might make it a little bit easier that her niece or her cousin is coming in for her. So both my nieces, but excellent display from Adele. It was her first time back. She's had 3 cruciate ligament surgeries and a baby only a couple of months old at home. So great to see her back on the pitch there for Carlow today.
Yeah, the 45 was given despite the wide signal, but Limerick have made a mess of it, and Carlow coming away with possession. We played 6 minutes of this second half, yet to see a score, as Carlow looking to come back into this now. Niamh Kelly has it. Challenge comes, but there's space for Aveen Gilmartin. Gilmartin ran into trouble, over carried, says referee Angela Gallagher, and a mistake that Carlow really didn't need. They've had zero action up inside the Limerick defence in this half.
Yeah, they've had nothing in this half, and I just think she didn't see Niamh Kelly running by her. It's a shame. Niamh would have been clear through there, and hopefully got into a scoring opportunity.
Loretta Hanley now on the run for Limerick, plays it up towards Kathy Mee, and Kathy Mee has pace over there. It's Orla Hickey, the half-time substitute for Carlow that she's up against, but Kathy Mee goes past her with ease. Mee on the run, goal chance maybe here. Katrina Davis gets the final touch, and Limerick have been threatening that goal all game long, and finally Davis has got on the end of one. First score of the second half. The final score at the end of the first half was a goal. It's another one now for Limerick.
Yeah, again, Katrina Davis, she just cannot be left to her own devices at any stage in this game. She's such a threat to Carlow.
Yeah, it's another one for Limerick as Iris Kennelly plays it across the middle to Katie Heelan, recent Limerick substitute. Ball comes in long, in towards Davis again. She's on it in a flash. Katrina Davis can't get it cleanly up first time. She does in the end. She's been fouled as well. She scored 1-3 in this game so far, and it's going to be 1-4, you'd imagine, very soon again, Marion.
Yeah, you could nearly bet your hat on it. You know, Una Fitzpatrick is doing her very best on her there. She had no option but to foul her, because I think if she had it turned inside her, it was going in only one place.
And slight delay now as Katrina Davis picked up an injury in that challenge from Ona Fitzpatrick. Nothing deliberate, I don't think, for 1 second, but the Limerick full forward just going to receive some attention. It was Kathy Mee that made the breakthrough yet again. Mee has been devastating in that Limerick attack all throughout this game. Set it on a plate for Katrina Davis, and it's Limerick now leading by 6 points, 2-6 to 1-3, as Katrina Davis seems to be okay to carry on. The Limerick physio Liam Mulcahy doing his job. And it's Katrina Davis from just outside the 14-metre line, straight in front. You'd imagine a regulation shot for her. Over the bar it goes from Katrina Davis. So Limerick stretched their lead to 7 here in Netwatch Cullen Park, and that's 1-4 for the Limerick full forward.
She just looks so comfortable on those frees, you know, there's never any doubt about where they're going.
Kick out from Shannon Cotter. Ellen Atkinson doesn't win it cleanly, but they've managed to hold on to it, have Carlow, and there's Aveen Gilmartin in a bit of space here. Takes that pass from Orla Hickey, and now there's even more space for Roisin Bailey to run into. Bailey met by Leah Coughlin, but gets the pass away now, and it's the midfielder there, Ava Kiernan, but the shot comes in. It's a poor one from Niamh Kelly. Easy as you like for Carol Bateman to collect that one. Just run into a bit of trouble though, as Carol Bateman manages to safely navigate her way with a pass out now in Limerick through Sarah O'Sullivan coming away. Leah Coughlin with possession for Limerick now, and they've managed to work that out over their defensive 45 with consummate ease. Has this Limerick team who are really going through the steps now and really hitting top form in the second half. Roisin Ambrose has acres of space in front of her here to run into, and Ambrose still going with it. Looks like cut back. Has Katie Heelan, and it's Heelan with it now for Limerick. Gets the pass away to Rebecca DeLee. It's a good running line from DeLee. Does well to hold on to possession too before giving it backwards. It's back to Ambrose again. No need though for Limerick to worry about the attack, as there's been a foul and Katrina Davis will pop over. Probably one of our more difficult ones today.
Yeah, it's not the best angle, but the way they've been going today, you know, you wouldn't know it could go over the bar. The game has gone a little bit flat now, which is disappointing for Carlow because they really started off so strong. They gave nothing away, and they were really in it. But I think the goals for Limerick finished them, you know, especially the one just before half time, and when they came back then in the second half as well.
Yeah, she's left it to Iris Kennelly as Katrina Davis now. So here's Kennelly, equally adept off either foot. It's Kennelly with it. It's going to drop short though. Bouncing, and just bounces a yard or two wide. Looked like it may bounce into the top corner at one stage, but it's gone to the left and wide from Limerick's point of view. Chance to go into an 8-point lead. Doesn't go to plan. It's gone short now towards Antoinette Dowling, and they've coughed up possession again. Luckily from Carlow's point of view, referee Angela Gallagher has spotted a free. And it's going to be
even on the free take here now. There's very little movement from the Carlow players. You know, they've very little options.
Yeah, it's Fitzpatrick forced to go over, and it's working out of defence. But Limerick's tackling again is Tigerish here, but Carlow have done well. And now it's Antoinette Dowling gives it into the middle to Nuala Moan, and Nuala Moan out to the left, and better from Carlow. Roisin Bailey now up for the run of Nuala Moan again on the outside. Is Hayden, plays it to Niamh Kelly again, and it's Hayden again with the shot, and Aoife Hayden, first involvement since she's come on, as a shot, and it's gone to the right and wide, and again under pressure as she was kicking it, Marion.
Yeah, two Limerick players straight in front of her, and there was no options inside her. Now, you know, maybe she should have turned around and seen was there any options behind her, but there certainly wasn't anything movement in front of her.
Yeah, just another delay here as Amy Ryan, Limerick right wing back, wearing the number 5. Receiving some attention from the Limerick physio. So it's very stop-start second half here in Limerick. It's the only scores of that half. 1-1 they've scored, all coming from the boot of Katrina Davis. Well, the goal coming from the fist of Katrina Davis. But it's Limerick in firm control by virtue of those goals in quick succession either side of half-time. Mairead Kavanagh putting Limerick into a 3-point lead at half-time, and Katrina Davis immediately doubling that advantage at the beginning of the second half as Carol Bateman goes long with it, looking for Loretta Hanley. Hanley's got her hand to it, using her superior height advantage here, and she's done well not to over carry there, and gets the pass away to her midfield partner Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose goes long for the run of Iris Kennelly. There's a bit of space here for the Limerick attack now, and Iris Kennelly will cut inside, decides to pass it indeed to Roisin Ambrose, as Ambrose with just a lovely swing of the right boot over the bar it goes, and that's a classy score from the Limerick captain.
Yeah, absolutely effortless by the number 10 Iris Keneally there. Looks like she could kick them all day.
Yeah, and it's Limerick going now further ahead here. Carlow really needing something fast to get back into this. We've played just over 13 minutes of the second half of this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4B tie, and it's Limerick playing to form from their opening 2 games. They're really in firm control of this one as Antoinette Dowling tries to launch a Carlow attack in the middle now. It's Avian Gilmartin. There's not many options in front, decides to go long, but it's over the head, and it could work out here for Aoife Hayden. Limerick have got back in numbers, but it's Hayden in possession for Carlow. Now it's Kiernan, Eva Kiernan inside, and it's Carlow now trying to go through the chances. Is Avian Gilmartin with a wild shot. Carol Bateman comes out to deal with it from Limerick's point of view, does their keeper, and gets the hand pass away with ease to Sarah O'Sullivan, and it's Limerick now managing to deal with that Carlow attack fairly effectively. Now comes Christine Reedy, and Reedy allowed to go way too long with that from Carlow's point of view. Kathy Mee now in possession for Limerick, and Mee has just ghosted away from several Carlow defenders. On the run is the Limerick number 15, Kathy Mee, checks back inside. Does the Ballylanders woman, still going, Kathy Mee. It's a great run from the Limerick corner forward, still going, Kathy Mee. She's been bowling up for over carrying though. And maybe some Carlow fans here near us, Marion, felt it should have happened earlier, but it's another good run from me, but Carlow managed that one a lot better.
Yeah, but you'd look again at the strength and the physicality of the Limerick player. I mean, she shrugged maybe 3-4 of the Carlow defence off her there. And, you know, I think that's where the experience is shown at Limerick here today.
Yeah, just another delay here as Limerick ready to make another substitution. And it's Anna O'D, who's come on in both Limerick games so far in this league campaign, has made her way onto the field now wearing number 18. Adds to the Ula club contingent in this Limerick side. Just waiting to see who came off there. But either way, it's Carlow in possession of the ball. I think it could have been Maeve McNamara who was sin-binned. Sin-bin was up. So maybe that's it. But either way, it's Ava Kiernan now for Carlow. And it's in again to Gilmartin. Gilmartin still on the go here. Inside it comes here to Roisin Byrne. Byrne struggling to get a chance to get a shot away, and Limerick's numbers have worked out again. It's Amy Ryan with possession for Limerick. It's Maeve McNamara that has gone off the Limerick side. That has been confirmed, and it's Katie Heelan now winning possession for Limerick in acres of space. Heelan with the freedom of Netwatch Cullen Park in front of her there for a moment. Carlow have got 3 numbers back, but they're fairly spread out now, and it's Roisin Ambrose running through, gets the pass to Katrina Davis. Katrina Davis dummies the shoot, turns into a bit of trouble, gets the shot away eventually, and Katrina Davis straight over the black spot. Excellent score for Davis, and now her total's up to 1-5.
Yeah, Carlow have no answer to her today. You know, the girls are doing their best to keep her contained, but she's running wild here in Netwatch Cullen Park today.
And that's the water break now, and it's Limerick 2-9 to Carlow's 1-3 in firm control. They've scored 1-3 to no score in this second half. It's been a dominant performance from this Limerick side. We've mentioned Katrina Davis again there, but Roisin Ambrose in midfield, their captain, having an absolutely outstanding game as well. And Carlow have just had no answer to their physicality and power and pace.
Yeah, I think you know, as we said, the goal in the first half, at the end of the first half, and I think Carlow have gotten the ball up in scoring range twice in the second half, and they were shooting there, you know what I mean. There wasn't even scores on, there were just panic shots when they did take them, so just a little bit disappointing now for Carlow. A lot of the girls are still trying hard, but unfortunately Limerick are just pulling away. And again, I think it's back to the physicality of the Limerick side and the experience as well. That's just proven a little bit too much for Carlow's side today.
Yeah, it's Carlow now in the final quarter really have it all to do. It's Limerick 15 points to 2-6 up. That 9-point lead is going to be a fairly surmountable job for Carlow to undertake, but I imagine Limerick will start emptying the bench a bit as well, bringing on more players as the end of this game continues. And in fairness to Graham Shine, he's done exactly that in every game, really looking with an eye towards championship as well as trying to get to the latter stages of this league campaign, which they've already secured. Carlow certainly building towards championship now, but they've it all to do in the final quarter to get back into this, with Limerick leading 2-9 to 1-3. And it is, of course, Marion, as well, all teams gearing towards championship as well. They want to do well in the league, but championship is the end goal.
Yeah, it is, and we discussed at the beginning of the game, Carlow have a new management team in there. Things are going very well in the camp. The feedback is very, very positive. All the girls, you know, they're enjoying the training. There's a good bond forming there. So, yeah, we'll look forward to the championship ahead. So, back with play now, and it's Shannon Cotter with the kick, and it's not a great one from Shannon's point of view. The accuracy was there, but Orlo Hickey unable to bring that ball in. Limerick have a sideline ball they've taken extremely quickly, and it's Leah Coughlin now, just gets lucky with that one, does the centre back, plays the pass to Katie Heelan. I think it is on that far side. It's back into Leah Coughlin. Shooting chance maybe coming here for Limerick. Move back out. It was Lauren Ryan that had it indeed. Now it's the chance comes in. The shot is to the right hand wide. Oh, poor one from Katie Heelan. Another wide for Limerick, having been set up by Lauren Ryan. And it's Shannon Cotter with the kick out.
That's not the best of ones, and Rebecca DeLee is onto that in a flash for Limerick. It's Rebecca DeLee trying to fashion a shooting chance. It's a shot from Rebecca DeLee. It's to the left and wide. She'll be disappointed with that one as Carlow line up another couple of substitutes here down in front of us in Netwatch Cullen Park. Giving time now is their manager, Ed Burke. We're seeing Elizabeth Lowry and Hilary Fitzgerald readying themselves, but Limerick have won this one again from the kick out. And it's Kathy Mee plays it inside now. It's Anna O'Dea that has it. O'Dea gets the pass away to Katrina Davis. Davis just trying to get it onto her strong right foot, but good work from the Carlow defence to shut down the space very quickly.
Yeah, super defence from Carlow there. Fair play to the girls. You know, they're not giving up. They put a lot of pressure on her there, forced the error, and it's going to be a free out to Carlow now.
Yeah, Elizabeth Lowry, and in fact it's Muireann English that's on the Carlow side now in the substitutions. It's Dan O'Brien is off, and it's Antoinette Dowling as well, so that's Carlow using her substitutes but struggling to get out of defence at the moment, but managed to do so through their full-back Ona Fitzpatrick. Inside the ball comes down, they're going through the middle through Birmingham. I think that got the pass away. Good work from Aoife Hayden. Good battle between her and Christine Reedy. Hayden has been fouled though. That's going to be a free to Carlow.
Yeah, you'd be hoping Carlow get some players back in there. You know, there's not much in front of that free at the moment. There's another substitution there now for Carlow. Claire McDonough is coming in there, and
yeah, Limerick readying another substitute as well in the form of Rose Hyland. Carlow take this one short. That's Aoife Hayden. Hayden back inside to Claire McDonough, but she's coughed up possession there, and it's going to be a free out to Limerick. Lying on the ball was the Carlow number 29, and Limerick have taken it quickly, and Amy Ryan is on the run for Limerick, running right through the middle now before passing off to Katie Heelan. Heelan at the outside of the boot gives a lovely ball into Katrina Davis. Davis has runners with her. Kathy Mee is one of them. She's got a point so far. Great save from Shannon Cotter to divert that one over the bar. It's a second point for Kathy Mee. She went for goal. An excellent save from the Carlow keeper.
yeah, super save by Shannon there. You know, she's fairly solid on those shots, but you could just see the experience there of Katrina Davis. Like, she held the ball until the player was gone by her and just gave it off at the right time.
Limerick substitute again now. It's number 21 Rose Hyland on for number 12 Lauren Ryan. And it's Carlow working through with Aoibhinn Gilmartin, but again it's been so often the case in the second half. The pass doesn't go to plan, and Amy Ryan easily picks that one up, and it's in towards Katrina Davis again, and this has spelled danger all day long. It's not one of her better passes though, on Ona Fitzpatrick, who's done as well as could be expected in marking the Limerick full forward.
Super game in there, you know, she has never given up, and it would be very easy to hang the head there with how Davis is playing since this game started.
That's Carlow again trying to fashion an attack, yet to score in the second half. We've played 20.5 minutes nearly here, and it's Roisin Bailey with the low one in, but again Limerick were ready for it. Good defending back there from Rebecca Daly, player of the year in the league in 2020 for Limerick, or in the team of the year I should say, from that league campaign. But Limerick again just all too easy, and they're on the run again here. Chance for the shot comes in. It's a good shot indeed, and it's an excellent score there in the middle. Another point for Limerick. Excellent point indeed again. And it was Iris Kennelly, I think, that got the final shot, but it's another point for Limerick either way. Kennelly with her first point of the game. She scored in all 3 games now. And it's Carlow make another sub. Sinead Hayden coming on, so another Hayden comes on, and it's Roisin Bailey that comes off. So Carlow giving plenty of opportunity to their squad as this one goes short to Nuala Moan. Moan still with possession here, but she's going to lose out to it, as picked up by Ellen Atkinson for Carlow. Over on that far side now, it's good work there, but again Limerick are the hands in, fouled by Kathy Mee this time, and it's taken quickly up to Claire McDonough. Dummies in, but there's a challenge there for Limerick, a strong challenge from Anna O'Dea. Aoibhinn Gilmartin takes the hand pass before giving it out to Aoife Hayden. Hayden now met by the challenge of Loretta Hanley, forced to go backwards to Ava Kiernan wearing 17, but starting for Carlow. But Limerick have got back in again. Again it's Amy Ryan that gets the hand in and gets possession back for her side, and it's Amy Ryan still going. Just stops, gives the hand pass away, and Limerick go through the phases and go through the lines again as Roisin Ambrose delivers to Katie Heelan. Bit of room for Katie Heelan again. Katrina Davis is moving inside. She's going to go shorter option to Kathy Mee this time. Kathy Mee now in towards the ever-moving Katrina Davis, trying to get a chance as Katrina Davis. She's been fouled, and a chance for Davis from inside the D to pop another one over. 1-5 to her name so far as Limerick make another substitute. It's number 22, Noelle Curtin, who's coming onto the field. There's another sub on the way as well. Number 23 for Limerick, it's Ailish Lee as well. So there's a 3 subs for Limerick. Really emptying the bench now. Graham Shine, Katrina Davis has gone off for Limerick, so her day is over. And the last sub for Limerick, number 29, is Caroline Brennan. So Limerick taking the options to make plenty of subs here. Christine Reedy and Rebecca Daly, the players to go off, as Iris Kennelly pops that one over with consummate ease. So it's another score for Kennelly, her second in a quick space of time, taking over the free taking duties for Limerick from Katrina Davis, or after Katrina Davis goes off. But it's Limerick that are on the way to a very comfortable victory in the end here, Marion.
Yeah, you know, at the beginning of the game it was a great game. The teams are very neck and neck, but I think the fitness and the experience, physicality that we've spoken about so much in this game just proved too much for Carlow. Again, both teams are using up their subs. I'm sure management teams are looking at the panel that they have. It'll be, I suppose, the first couple of games that they're only getting an idea of that. There hasn't been any time for practice games and stuff, so a learning curve, I suppose, for both management teams here at the beginning of the league.
Yeah, and it's Carlow just trying to finish this game with a flourish. Really struggling to get past halfway line in this second half. As Ellen Atkinson on the run here. Avine Gilmartin taking the possession as well. In fact, it was Nuala Moan with the initial possession. Gilmartin now outside to Niamh Kelly, working this one well out to Aoife Hayden. Hayden coming in towards the middle, gets the pass away again. Gilmartin will get the shot away, and Avine Gilmartin with an excellent strike. Second point of the game for Avine Gilmartin, and just a confidence boost for Carlow that they badly needed in this half.
Yeah, you know, they've tried and they've never given up despite the score, and you know, it is good to see them getting a score at this late stage.
And it's Limerick keeper Carol Brennan with the kick out. It's another one of her better ones. Carol Bateman, I should say, not Carol Brennan. It's Carol Bateman with a poor kick out from her standards from what we've seen in this game. There's going to be a line ball over on that far side for Carlow. It's Liz Lowry that took it. Taking it, or that took it, I should say. It's going to be another line ball to Carlow.
Need to see a little bit more movement inside from the Carlow players, though. You know, they're all gushing towards the ball there, and there's not much movement inside, which you can see now the players having to play the ball back.
Yes, Gilmartin that's taking it. For hand pass comes inside. Ava Kiernan plays it off again. It's McDonough with the shot just to the left and wide. It was a well worked move again from Carlow's Claire McDonough that got the shot in the end, but it doesn't go to plan for Carlow. Goes to the left and wide, and it's another kick out for the Limerick keeper Carol Bateman. As this game heads towards its end, it's Limerick in firm control. 2-12, 2-1-4, 1-6 for Limerick in this second half to Carlow's solitary point, and that's been the tail of the tape really here as Limerick forced over the sideline on that far side. And it's going to be a line ball to Carlow, taking quickly and taking backwards. It's Orla Hickey with the hand pass. It's going to come back towards the middle now, and a bit of space for Nuala Moan maybe to run into. Good work from the midfielder, under pressure from Rebecca DeLee. Aoife Hayden with possession now. Loretta Hanley is there, back there for Limerick. But Hayden kind of running down a blind alley, under pressure, goes backwards. Go past to Niamh Murphy. Murphy going through the middle. Oh, that's a foul by the Limerick player, number 29. That's Ailish Lee. Sorry, Caroline Brennan it is for Limerick. And it's taken quickly by Claire McDonough, maybe injecting a bit of pace, but it's going to bounce over the head on that far side of the Carlow player. But Carlow really just trying to finish this game with some positivity. It's Avine Gilmartin looking for point number 3 in this game. Gets the pass away to McDonough. There's a bit of space here now, and Carlow trying to fashion a shooting chance. It does come in. It does come over the bar. Excellent score from Carlow. Badly needed one as well.
Yeah, good work score there from Carlow. Plenty of players involved in it, and a nice finish then over the bar by Orla Hickey.
Yeah, Orla Hickey coming up from corner back to pop that one over the bar. And Carlow with the last two scores here as Amy Ryan wins possession from that kick out for Limerick. Leah Coughlin under pressure to get it. Does well initially, but under pressure and still does well. Has won a foul as well. Has the Limerick centre back. So good work from Leah Coughlin. And we've now up to 27.5 minutes played of this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4B clash between Limerick and Carlow. And it's Limerick with 2 wins from 2 so far, looking for win number 3, and they're very, very close to it as this game comes to an end. Not what Carlow wanted from the game from a scoreline point of view, but I'm sure Ed Burke will be quite happy with some of what he's seen here as this one comes towards Claire McDonough. But Limerick are back with numbers again, and it's won back there by Rose Highland, and now it's Roisin Ambrose, their captain. Just plays this one ahead out to the far side. Anna O'D is there for Limerick. Will do well to keep it in though. She's done very well initially, we thought, but no, it's gone out over the sideline as Limerick ready to make 4 more substitutions to finish this game. So we're going to have Claire Hayes, Sarah Dillon, Kathy Ambrose and Lucy Costello all on the Limerick side. So we have Amy Ryan coming off, Loretta Hanley, Rebecca DeLee and Kathy Mee, the players to come off. So Graham Shine getting a look at every single player he possibly can in this game as it comes to an end here at Netwatch Cullen Park. Ellen Atkinson now with possession for Carlow. Carlow again with Niamh Kelly, Avon Gilmartin really finishing the game strongly, and Ed Burke will be delighted with that. On the run now is Nuala Moan. Nuala Moan still going here. She's going to get the shot away. It's going to drop into the hands though of Carol Bateman, the Limerick keeper. And Limerick try to come out with possession yet again. Katie Heelan now with plenty of space to run into here. She's got options in the form of Iris Kennelly and Noelle Curtin here. Ona Fitzpatrick does very, very well to win possession back for Carlow. Has been fouled by the Limerick replacement, Noelle Curtin. And it's going to be a free for Ona Fitzpatrick. Takes it in towards Niamh Kelly, but Leah Coughlin is onto that in a flash. Good work from the Limerick defence yet again. And it's Carlow have come away with possession. Ellen Atkinson plays this one out to the far side, and it's Ruth Birmingham, the Carlow captain. Tireless work throughout this game from Ruth Birmingham, leading by example throughout. Still going with it, plays it low across to Aoife Hayden, done well to win possession. Under severe pressure, has been fouled as well as the Carlow substitute, trying to find Claire McDonough with this free, but again Sarah O'Sullivan, such an experienced and such a solid defender, just leaves that ball go past the two of them and collects at the second attempt. And it's Leah Coughlin now with possession for Limerick. Inside the ball comes, and the hand pass now from Lucy Costello. Up the line it comes, and Limerick now going through the phases. Noelle Curtin takes that pass from Iris Kennelly. It's Noelle Curtin with the shot, and over the bar it goes for another Limerick score. And Limerick, Marion, just heading towards victory here.
Yeah, they've pretty much changed. They brought in their whole bench, you know what I mean. But obviously the girls that are coming in have a point to prove as well, and they know they're being looked at today. So they're not giving up. The quality of football is still quite good on the Limerick side, as we said, even though they have emptied the bench. You look up at Carlow's last free in there. Again, the movement just wasn't inside. And I'd just be concerned about the options they're taking, at this late stage. And Limerick went down and got a score on the other end. So
yeah, it's Limerick really in firm control and have been throughout this second half, as Carlow trying to finish this game, as we already mentioned, with some positivity. The scoreline really doesn't reflect how tight a game this was in the first half. There's a bit of space now maybe for a Carlow attack, but Limerick have numbers yet again. And Limerick have introduced Quiva Butler and Emer Kirby in the final stages here. As they hold on to possession now with Rose Highland. That's the full-time whistle here at Netwatch Cullen Park as Limerick have earned a comfortable victory here over Carlow on a 2-13 to 1-5 scoreline. Final thoughts from Marion Hayden on this game. Marion, Limerick very, very strong in that second half and Carlow were unable to cope with it.
Yeah, they weren't able to cope. You know, we spoke about the 2 goals, the end of the first half, the beginning of the second half, and I think that's what kind of finished Carlow. They started to hang the heads a little bit then. But, you know, we spoke about Carlow, the new management team. A lot of the girls are only playing together for the first time today, so or over this league anyway. And, you know, they'll be disappointed with the loss today, but I think it was some promising moves there. They never gave up. They moved the ball well through the hands. You know, the defence was very, very good, like they were with what they were dealing with today. And you know, you have to absolutely commend the players out the field for Limerick as well. You know, we can talk about Katrina Davis and some of their other scorers, but the quality of ball that they were getting in there was absolutely superb, coming from the middle of the field and even down further into the half back line. You know, they were able to pick out their players and land them right on their chest, which resulted in a score pretty much every time the ball went in there.
That's all from us here at Netwatch Cullen Park. It's Limerick that have finished with 3 wins from their 3 league games, and Carlow, sadly from their point of view, with 3 defeats. It's Limerick winning 2-13 to 1-5. It's they that have won this game. That's all from us here at Netwatch Cullen Park. Join us for more live action soon.